All right, let's get started. Well, let's see what we have today. In the pre-market session, we only had UNCY. That's the only golden nuggets so far. I don't see anything else. I will probably scan more to see, better setups, but I mean, things are pretty dry at the moment. GNS yesterday, well, last week, Friday, as I mentioned in our weekly watch list. It was a good runner. Pop up, decent gap up. Let's see if there would be a continuation. It looks like it does have some sort of continuation setup. There is no new. Oh, they do have a PR also. Singapore March, GNS, leading entrepreneur, tech education group. Yep. Complaint find industry. Oh yeah, so they're still dealing with this lawsuit and stuff about naked shorts. So there was some hedge funds that few firms that they lawsuit against it. So that's this guy who's the CEO is really an advocate to find all these problem with the stock price. Like I mentioned, GNS really care about their stock price rather than their business side. I think that's my opinion towards them. So that they're probably gonna keep this price higher if they want to, and they can probably put themselves in a short restricted stuff. So that could really be the case as well. But yeah, GNS UNCY. What do we have here? ARDX also, I mentioned yesterday. I want to see if this price action continues also to the upside. I don't know why I still have the 10 EMA on this. Let me change my setting. Oh yeah, it's my old setup here. Don't use. There we go. Cleaner chart. And you only need the support and resistance. That's all. So far, UNCY came out with the news at 7 a.m. 130 million financing commercialize launch investigation new drug. So it's a healthcare. They have, let's see, UNCY. The biotech, obviously, low float, 8 million. Yeah, 0.18 short interest. I mean, not a crazy stuff. And not a lot of institutional ownership. Yeah, this probably could be the only runner for the open. I mean, so far traded over 21 million shares. Let's see, probably gap down at the open. I mean, that has been the case for the market in the past few weeks. So think about it. It's all about market adaptability, and if you cannot adapt to the cycle and all the stuff that happening and changing every day, you're going to be behind. I mean, we're not going to see that breakout continuation anymore. I mean, that less likely happen. It probably happen at the open, halt up, and then halt down, done. I mean, people are smart about the halt festival these days. They don't really like the halt festival. They wanna, they wanna make sure they're not gonna get stuck into volatility and all that shit. hmm Let's see. Overall market, SPY's up. SPX is doing okay. Looks like SPY's up. Yeah, almost 1%. So, yeah, that is a good sign. Also, I'm looking at Tesla. Also, Tesla on the option side still. I like some daily calls, daily puts. Let's see, what do they have? Oh, today is I'm not gonna see a daily. Yeah, 195 was last week I was trading. Actually, it was scalping. It was pretty decent also. But Tesla, I do not recommend trading that much volatility and spread. So yeah, GNS, UNCY, and we also have this TCRR. I don't know why is that up. 30 million float, 4 million shares traded so far. All right, let's get it started. Market will open in a few seconds. Let's see what we get. Yeah, they come up with the adaptation and permanent therapy, tumor, blah blah. But this is still, it's in the good setup, kind of deep setup. If volume, kind of. Let's go. Ding ding dong. Yeah, monitoring so far. First 5 minutes. Don't like to get behind of anything. This TCRR can really set up for a pop. Well, let's see. Let's see. TCR HUBC was the last week SPAC kind of deal runner. So pretty much everything's pulling back. Let's see. TC or GNS. I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna watch this GNS. GNS has enough volume to really be a good candidate for the day, but I mean it's an old stock. I don't really mess with the oldies unless if they have a proper news or some sort of interesting setup. BBIO. I was watching my swing BKI. Obviously, this is not something that you want to watch every second. There's not a lot of activity on this. BBIO. Higher price range. Spread is also bigger. You're still in that first 2 minutes of the market open. I'm gonna monitor for another 3 minutes, and then we'll look at the direction. Let's see which direction will lead us. BBIO, interesting setup, but higher spread. Came out with the news. Pharma source 71 bill after reporting positive data from phase 2 trial. Well, the thing about biotechs is you gotta have a very, if you have a really proper research on them, and there are so many formulas, there are so many strategies that you can really dig deep into biotech sector if you're really interested into it, and then you can make tons of money by just having a really good research on them, and then really get behind all these action. But when it comes down to day trading them, it's just a setup. It's just a technical side of it. But on the fundamental side, biotech, you can definitely get the action. Oh, ARDX expected to really hit that $4. There we go. Good to watch this, making sure that this can continue. I mentioned this in the weekly watch list to keep an eye on him. Yeah, but not a lot of volume on ARDX, so I will expect this to a little bit continue more, and then it could be a good setup for the short, because I'm more short bias on this one, but I'm not gonna really touch it at the moment. And it's not on SSR. It has, let's see. It has 10 million short interest shares, current shares. Which is insane, actually. Well, no, actually that's very less. They are 184 million float, so that is slow. GNS popping back up. GNS, let's see if this VWAP try to hold and continues. Probably gonna do the starter on this one. Yep. Just scalping purely at the moment, watching the level 2. See that 407 break and continues. Having a very smart starter on this one. Not gonna really mess around with it, but it looks okay to me to really get that bounce above the 407 and continuation. Volume, it's not that crazy, but you can definitely get attentions. It is not on the, well, it's at the bottom of the scanner, so it's like only 9%. Let's see if this can really get above that 15%, and then previous high. If not, probably gonna fade back down, but so far so good. I'm seeing a lot of 27,000 just on the bid. There we go. Locking some in into this strength. Always locking profit into the push, so you don't want to really missed out. There we go. I'm gonna take my last profit into the new high, 430. I mean, yesterday's new high. Let's see if it's gonna really reach to that level. I'm moving my stop higher, so if it's really get back below the 4, I'm gonna be out entirely, but it's probably gonna halt up at this point. 28k on the bid. Yep. There we go. Moving higher, moving higher. Yep. Yep. And I'm seeing there we go. That's it. All right. I'm all out of my position. Quick scalp on this, which was pretty nice. See, you wanna lock in your profit into this trend. I always mention in our group, if you pay attention, I keep saying keep your profit into this trend. You don't want to sell to the weakness when you're long side. So you want to make sure that when all the crowds are, adding or, buying, you want to be the seller side, because you don't want to get the bad average, and that's always a good way of looking at it. ARDX reached that 410. TCRR not gonna make it. Probably need better volume push. BBIO, ooh, this one could be really dangerous. If you chase this, you definitely get burned. So do not recommend to chase anything up here. I mean, build that head and shoulder above the VWAP, so you don't want to really mess with that unless we see the pullback, small pullback, set that bull flag, and then continuation to the halt. But I don't like the wick. Actually, let me pull up on the level 2. I don't have it on the level 2. See what the orders look like. Yeah, not a setup that you really want to mess with. What's this telemarketers? They're calling me. They're still calling. UNCY trying to get back. Yeah, make a new high. Okay. Ooh, that 200k on the bid. That is huge. So watching that level 2 here. Yeah, get halted. Just flash that 500k on the bid, and off we go. Oh, I missed that part. I'm not gonna cry about that move, which is, what is it? Probably talking about 10, 20, well, less than 20% on the upside, and then we're looking about 30% downside. So it's not something that I want to anticipate at the moment. Yeah, so always narrow your focus down. You always want to be selective. If you're trading, few stocks that make sense. I mean, there is a setup for you. All right, I like this ARDX pullback, but I'm still not convinced to start short on this one. I think we're still early if you short this. Let's see. GNS still looking good. So at this point, you don't want to really chase, even though it's really set up for another bull flag. If you want to risk that, definitely on the lower size. You want to size down as much as possible and then scalp it to the new high. That's all you need to do. But 29 is the previous resistance. There's nothing else running, so this thing can really break through that 40. It's very risky up here, so you don't want to really chase. No, there we go. 45. It's creating that, you know, up tick. I see that big order just sitting there. Sell at 41, 16,000. Yeah. And ask about like 40,000 over there. Yeah, there we go. That 40,000 hit it. You want to be smart, not chasing into these trends. Trading. Tesla. SPY looking good. SPY still strong. I really want to find a good entry on ARDX if it's really get a little more volume, because I knew that this 381 is pretty strong support. So 410, where we're looking at, but the problem is just the ceiling. There's no ceiling actually at 410. I don't want to have any other resistance up there, so that's kind of a risky side. Oh, this probably was the I don't know, stock split maybe, not sure exactly. Oh no. So yeah, I do have $6 here. Yeah, $5.95, so that could be the max. But yeah, I don't think stock can really squeeze that much unless we see this more into the week. I'm probably gonna keep this live short as we're not having many good setups except this GNS, UNCI. Keep you guys updated on in our channel. Post a chart, so yeah, definitely we'll do that. ARDX continue to flush down more. UNCI, CY unhalted. Look at all these orders. Jeez. Yeah, 37 million shares so far. That is a decent volume to kick in. I think it's gonna be a halt festival with UNCY. Obviously, it's gonna halt again. So probably not gonna really watch this until we get the proper direction or a pullback that can create that consolidation and another move, leg up. 200% so far. Or WLK. Oh, never mind. Came out with the news. Let's see what else we have. Azul. Oh my god, how many times I saw this rat? Huh? Looking good. Steady. On an earning trade. Oh yeah. On the earning, not bad. What was the sector on Ozo actually? Take a look. 100 million flow in Brazil. Yeah, could be a nice short setup. Maybe tomorrow, not today, obviously. It's on earning, and I'm not gonna touch anything on the earning on the short side unless we see a massive push or an opportunity. UNCY pulling back. Healthy pullback is okay. You gotta watch, you gotta compare. I mean, you have to understand the difference between a healthy pullback or flush, death cross, and not looking at them anymore. It's probably gonna halt down. Yes, it is halting down. 200,000 on the ass, so that is gonna drive the price down. Yeah, someone is just slamming orders on this. So now this one hold down. GNS still looking good on over the VWAP. I'm still liking this if decent volume just comes in and make it tradable. But anyway, I'll be watching this GNS, UNCY, ARDX throughout the day, and that would be it for me. I'm not gonna really mess around the Money Monday. All right, team, keep you guys posted in the chat. We'll post the chart as well. Yeah, be safe out there. Let me know if you have any question.